everybody, it's Angelo here. I'd like to start this adventure and this vlog about Ephemera project with how I'm preparing for this travel. I'm almost ready. Tomorrow I will start this amazing adventure, and I'd really like to show you all the different gears and how I'm going to travel to shoot this new social web documentary. So I just take this big monster here. Okay, so basically everything is going to fit in this huge Deuter backpack. So what I really like of this backpack is that it's really something that you can travel with and also doing hiking. And it's really modular. For instance, you have this small backpack. You can just take it apart and put it on the front while you travel. So I've put some of my gears that I really want, like lenses and the drone. I will really put it always here in front. Also, what I like is that it's a front aperture that you can just like access rapidly the middle, the heavy part of your weight. And what I did is that here I put actually my old Manfrotto camera backpack. So here actually I can put all my stuff, all my gears, but also my laptop that most of the time I live this at the hotel, and I just travel with this iPad Pro when I'll be able to edit picture with Lightroom and mobile CC, and with LumaFusion that is really great for editing video on the go, using all the power of this little guy here. That is really amazing. All the other part of the backpack, so like the bottom part, you can always put like your sleeping bag or like small shoes. So basically I'm going to have like this really light and slim Salewa hiking shoes that are really like Gore-Tex protected, like really well built. Plus I'm going to have also this, also from Salewa. There are like there are tray shoes where you can actually run while hiking. But mostly I'm going to use them, I think, for just having something a little lighter and comfortable if everything bad happened to the other pair of shoes. So this will still be really good shoes for hiking and even in extreme condition. I also have this new little guy, the GoPro Fusion, and I'm really happy and excited about this because it's really start to take 360 video and picture quality really farther. And basically this I'm going to have, put it in the middle of a scene and just going away and let people enjoy like 1 minute, 2 minutes of a situation. So what else? Something that I'm really excited of, this great hard drive here that is from Western Digital. And this thing really looks like it was done for the Ephemera project, because basically it's Wi-Fi accessible 2 terabytes hard drive, so you can access it via your iPad app, your smartphone. But also what is great is that you have directly an access to SD card, so you can basically just download your camera and your drone, your GoPro footage directly on this guy using only a phone or a tablet without needing a laptop. And what is really great is that I can just access the picture and the footage that are going to be here just directly on the iPad wirelessly and edit and work with that. I'm going to have like a drone, little portable drone, folding drone that I can really easily access and bring with me. That's really important for the Ephemera project because otherwise, it would be too complicated to just bring a huge drone with you. Western Digital also gave me something interesting that is a solution to back up my media and send them back home. So I'm going to have like this really solid hard drive, flash drive, like 256 gigabyte. You can just like plug it fastly on this guy as well and back it up, and then I can send it. It's really light. I can send it back home and be sure I have a copy of my media if everything happens. So right now I'm shooting this with a Sony Alpha 7R3. I love this camera. I used to shoot with Canon, but I really decided to switch to Sony because I really needed a small, compact, full frame camera capable of also 4K video. And with this, also I have like a really light, this really light Manfrotto tripod. So the B3 carbon fiber, so it's really light. It allows me to travel almost like I didn't have a tripod. So this brings me to my next favorite gear, that is this gimbal from Zhiyun. Will really like help me to make really cinematic shots using the Sony camera. So this guy also likes a little like, it's like a tripod, still really light. And this is also from Manfrotto. It's really great. It's really a tiny guy, but it's feel like really good light that you can use when you just want like maybe a backlight, or when the natural light is not really working with the shot. Another thing that I have is this. This just shipped today. It's basically a waterproof cover for the camera. I still have to assemble it. And really important for me, it can just fold and you can just put it really in a lost corner of the backpack. So all the rest is going to be, you know, like clothes. So right now I'm wearing this shield, soft shield from Saleo as well. When the climate is really cold, I'm going to use this to add this that is really modular. It's fitting with this, still from Salewa. It's like, basically it's an under that is really adding a really thermic, isolating, but still breathable layer, so you can really go into colder climates. And also something I'm really excited of, it's another partner of the project. I wrote them, I discovered this product, I wrote them, they were really kind. These are basically like gloves that I'm really designed for photography. There is just a small cutting and with the magnets, and so you just like can take your finger out without, you know, and having all the sensibility and all the touch feeling of the camera. And also there's something that I'm really that I think is really funny, that is basically like a portable washing machine. So this product from Scrubber from Australia. And basically you fill this with water with some of your clothes, not a huge load of course. You put a little soap and then you just close it, take the air out and you scrub it, and this actually basically makes your laundry. Oh, something I forgot that is really, I think it's really game changing. If you want to fit everything on a backpack, you should also try to find a solution to put something outside. And what I did is that I bought this Peak Design support, and just allows me to hang my camera always on my shoulder, so that it will always be accessible really fast if I need to take a shot. I didn't mention this, but basically right now you can see I'm a little backlit here, but I really want you to see the landscape of my village, Episcopia. That's where I spent the last month preparing and basically trying out different solutions for this trip. I also, like, you know, train my body to walking with a lot of weight, and also it was a kind of moment for me to really like settle and take a moment to really concentrate on this trip. I hope you will enjoy the Ephemera project. I'm really excited to be doing this. I think you will enjoy it because I'll try to make you feel the experience as I live it through this journey. So thank you very much. I'll see you soon.
再见。ではまた。Nos vemos pronto.